Folks in the house, how's everybody doing today? Just messing with the camera a little bit here. Happy Friday to everybody. Hope you're doing all right. Gonna get into some straight streaming movies. Get caught up a little bit trying to remember these movies I haven't talked about. It's been a while. I piled on so many other movies that it's like, yeah, we got to get caught up a little bit. And if that's the case, we'll work with it. Winter in full bloom here. More or less getting sick of it. Basically a foot of snow and it ain't going nowhere. So winter, yeah, it's just encased us, but wow, it is a crazy winter this year for everybody. Still a crazy world. Hope everybody's doing all right. Thanks for my subscribers and anybody that watches the video. I appreciate it. Again, I'm gonna go over some stream movies that I watched, and I'm gonna start off with thumbs down family movie called Animation. Edison and Leo. Basically, a scientist kind of screws up and ends up sending electricity through his son, and it just I think that's got a somewhat of a decent rating, and I give it a thumbs down. I just Powers Booth and Carly Pope are in this, but just didn't do nothing for me. Maybe it does for somebody else, but I just I don't know, somewhat of a little dark comedy, I guess. I just didn't. Yeah, I had it as more bizarre and thumbs down for me. Next one, a horror flick, Toxin, 2015. Danny Glover and Taylor Handley, and basically, government is using microbes for bioweapons, and they're testing it on this grandmother who's supposedly by herself, and ends up, she's like a hoarder, so it's kind of all by herself, and then all of a sudden her grandson and his friends decide to check up on her, and things just go bad from there. This got a 2.7, and just thinking about it, it's like I'd give it maybe a 3.5. Not sure if I'd go thumbs down or not. I think there's some scenes in the movie that get some horror out of it, so kind of that one's on the line for being thumbs down. Kind of giving Danny Glover and Vinnie Jones kind of a step to get it above the thumbs down, but I guess I'll go thumbs down. I just do it. I'll go with what the ratings has. Next one, I came across this, and I may have talked about this. I apologize if I have or not. A while back, I did a movie called District 13. Ended up watching Brick Masons, and so District 13, B13 was 2004. This Brick Masons was 2014, and 10 years later. And it basically is the same story, except one with the original's from France, and Brick Masons is United States. And what was neat about District 13 and Brick Masons is the guy that played the role of it. I'm gonna hope I say this. Parkour is doing stunts without wires or computer-generated scenes. And this gentleman, David Bell, he's in both movies, and the basically it's like roof jumping, and he more or less in 10-year period is doing almost the exact same stunts in both movies. And it's like, wow, that's 10 years difference to do those kind of stunts. And it's the first, if you're interested, the first, I think, 20 minutes I don't even think it has to go 20 minutes, but that's where these scenes occur. If you watch both movies and watch this guy, it is impressive. I have to say that it is kind of cool, the stunts, how they do the chase from rooftop to rooftop. I don't know if I did talk about brick mansions or brick mansions. Jeez, I don't know why I said that. Something that again, something that was kind of crazy watching it, and then all of a sudden I'm watching the sequel and I'm like, that's the same guy, I think, and it's like it is. And so and it's something I didn't even know about. I was like, yeah, I'll watch this movie. And I was like, boy, is this familiar? I just watched this and talked about it. I think within the last, I'm going to say 6 months, because I've done so many movies, I don't have the exact time. I know it's not within the last 2 months, so. But yeah, it's pretty crazy watching this David Bell. Again, I almost the sequels have almost the same stunt scenes, and he pulls them off almost the same way. Next one, 2015. Excuse me. Tiger House, South African movie, I think it is. Basically, this girlfriend ends up sneaking into a boyfriend's house, so the parents don't catch him. But in the meantime, a crew of thieves break in, take the family hostage, the boyfriend and the mom, and the girlfriend kind of has to play cat and mouse with them. It was okay. Yeah, I'll go with average for that movie. I think there's a couple scenes that's like, okay, whatever. Where it gets a little overboard, I think. And then my last one, 2016, Railroad Tigers with Jackie Chan and Darren Wong. Oh, and Tiger House, Kaya Scodelaroy and Ed Skrein. Maybe that's why I decided to try to pass those names up. Just not good with them. And 2016 again, Railroad Tigers, Jackie Chan, Darren Wang, and this basically is during the time of Chinese-Japanese War. And basically, you have some Jackie Chan, some freedom fighters going against Japan. Decent stunts. There's a couple times that the flow of the movie, yeah, but there's, Jackie Chan movies with the action and the stunts, pretty decent. With Jackie Chan, I think what's in his 60s, and he's not doing the stuff that he was doing 20 years ago, but it's decent movie. If you're looking for action adventure, it's there, and he throws in his comedy with his kind of movies that he does. He kind of has a comedy aspect that he throws into his action martial arts films. So those are my movies, and that's about it. We'll just do movie talk tonight, nothing else, and hope everybody has a great weekend, and take it easy out there, everyone.